This podcast is brought to you by Vizard.ai and by the Foundation for World Harmony.
Come with me to discover the transformative power of kindness and the joy it brings. Join me as we explore every Monday morning simple yet profound ways to elevate your happiness, one gesture at a time.
Wow, fantastic, baby. Dance. I'm gonna dance. Fantastic, baby.
Welcome to another episode of The Complete Guide to Happiness. Hope you had a happy week. Hope you did a lot of happy things. I hope the show makes you happy. I hope for a lot of things. I hope for a kinder world. And shows like this might help tip us in that direction, because there's a lot of bad things going on in the world. But we try to ignore as much as we can. At least that's what I suggest you do. You know, watching the news can really depress you. Maybe that's why 70% of the people are depressed, because they're watching negative things. They tried the Good News Network in America years ago and didn't work. People love to hear about disasters. And humans are humans. They're the dumbest creatures on the planet. You can't argue with that. But I'm going to do my best to try to make everyone happy. It makes me happy to make other people happy. And happiness is our goal in life. And no one's going to bring you happiness. You got to try to figure out on your own how to be happy. Whatever you've been doing that's making you happy, keep doing it and do more of it. Last night, I was in a good mood and I turned the camera on and I danced for about a half hour on TikTok. That made me happy. Got my exercise for the day because I didn't go to the gym. And so, you know, I kind of feel, lately I've been feeling bad if I don't go to the gym, because it makes me feel good and happy to go to the gym. Anyway, so today I'm interviewing one of our directors. He's from Sierra Leone, young man in school. I'm finding that our directors are very passionate. They love the philosophy. They love the kindness revolution. And, you know, it's 11,700 plus volunteers. Some aren't doing anything. As long as they're being kind, that's all that really matters. You can't expect a lot from people to volunteer, because they got to make a living. They got to do what they got to do. And so to have great people like Alie as an ambassador in Sierra Leone, Franklin in Nigeria. Well, actually, it's Amaka who's our ambassador in Nigeria. Franklin is above the directors. He's second in command in Africa and doing a fantastic job. So I have a lot of fantastic people helping me spread kindness. This show is one of the ways that I do it. Kindness leads to happiness. Happiness is what we're all here for. So let's see, there were any updates in the last week other than it's raining in Antigua? I don't think so. Anyway, let's get to the interview. I think you'll enjoy meeting Alie. Few technical difficulties at one point. And then, of course, after Alie is another one of my cooking episodes. Another way to try to make you happy, get you in the kitchen, get you eating fantastic food. So without further ado, let's get to Alie, and I hope you enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, and share, and let's all be happy. Well, everyone, I'm very happy to introduce our ambassador of kindness, 9,150, Alie Kabba Kamara. He's from Freetown, Sierra Leone, and he's our director in Sierra Leone, doing a great job. He's studying to be a teacher. He's going to teach the SS level, which is 15-year-olds to 17-year-olds, teenagers. Wow, that's going to be tough. Good luck with that one. So Alie, my first question to my guests is always, how do you, because this show is called The Complete Guide to Happiness. How do you define happiness?
You know, for us here, especially in Sierra Leone, and for me in particular, I do define happiness at least by helping others. You know, helping the less privileged, most especially the people with disability and people that I think they need much more help, the vulnerable peoples, by helping the less privileged and then bringing them on board, putting them aside. We discuss on certain issues as to how they could upgrade themselves. And sometimes I even bring out certain topics that I do involve in, at least for them to not to feel left out in the society. There are certain people in the society, especially for us here in Sierra Leone, especially those that do involve in this drug abuse for our youths. Sometimes the society do discriminate them. The society don't think that they are gone out. So for me here in particular, at least for the fact that I was introduced on this particular program, which is Be Fantastic, and then be kind to everybody, be kind to others, be kind to ourselves, and to love the mother earth. I see that this serves as one of the privileges towards me, and it motivates me simply because sometime back, 2 months ago, I got through your YouTube channel. I got one motivational video there, which teaches me a moral lesson as to how to help each other, how to see everybody the same, how to encourage certain people in the society. So out of that one, I pick up a grand lesson, which means, so that's just it, and that's the way I do undertake my activity here, at least to be kind to certain people.
Okay, what did you do today to make you happy?
Of course, for today, my initial activity was when I went to school, I engaged at least 5 students. They were with me. I taught them the kindness pledge, as to how they could love themselves, how they could love others, and how they could love the society, so that the planet Earth could be at least a way of living in harmony. That's what I did today, this morning, the first day. And then just after which, I went at the playing ground where they do play football game there. I engaged certain people there, at least how they could embrace each other, at least to discourage the method of disunity. And then, so that some of those are the activities that I undergone today.
So those 5 friends that you spoke with, did they agree to try to be kind to themselves, others, and the planet?
Well, certain people do accept, but there are others who did not. Because for us here, especially in Sierra Leone, we have fixed mind concept here, that whosoever that help you is the only person that you could go at least to help. That is, when you be kind to me, I shall be kind to you as well. If you don't be kind to me, I will not be kind to you. So that is the fixed concept that we have here in Sierra Leone, to be specific. But what my preaching was, I said, no, this is not the concept that we should be moving on. As far as we want to live a good and a soft atmosphere on this planet Earth, it's not only that those that help you that you have to be helpful to, or those that are happy with you that you have to be happy with. No, that's not the concept there. There are certain people that do bad things to you, but what? They do not have the idea that they are doing bad things to you. What you have to do is you have to reciprocate here. This reciprocation, when they do bad to you, you have to change their mindset, change the concept that this is what this thing that you have just done to me is not good, but I will do good thing to you. At least for you to say that this bad that you done to me is not good, and then whilst I do the good things to you now, you have to see that yes, this is exactly what I should do to my colleague. This is exactly what I should do to my fellow. I should be kind to my colleague, so that the mother earth could live in harmony.
Well, you need to walk away from negative people. I don't believe you should confront them, because only a fight will ensue, or bad things will ensue. But commitment number 2, being kind to all others, is the golden rule. Treat people like you want to be treated. If everyone treats people like they want to be treated, we won't have wars and violence and corporate greed and all the bad things that man does.
Why I decide to reciprocate this. Usually do tell us that from some of your teachings that yes, we are not here to encourage negative people, but what we have to change the mindset. We have to change the concept of living here. By changing their mindset here, we have to continue in this. It's only that whenever we try to change people's mindset from that of the negativity, if only they do not accept, their mindset is yet fixed, is yet static to what they believe on, is there we have to forget about them. Then we move to the people that are kind. We move to the people that have flexible mind. It's not that when we see or saw people that that do not have good mindset, people that are very more negativity, we have to forget about them. No, that's not the way. We have to change that people's mindset and then we move forward so that our mission here, our revolutionary, will have a good way and then a brighter future.
Well, you got to understand and accept that we can't help everybody. There's some people that are just they're going to be
Yes,
mean,
of course,
they're gonna be evil.
that I know, but we have to try.
You have to try. But I think the kindness pledge in schools, if we get it started early enough, like in 2nd or 3rd grade, where they could read, and they say it every day, it'll manifest itself. Now, I think you took the kindness pledge, didn't you? And send it in?
Yes, usually I do share the kindness pledge almost every day. It's constant in my status.
Okay, let me hear
my
it.
WhatsApp status. It's constant there.
Let me hear
every
it.
2 days I share it. And then I have different WhatsApp messages, WhatsApp forums that I do share them. And even our WhatsApp messages are the fantastic forums. They are there. Of course, yourselves could see. Sometimes not me, sometimes from other people, they do share. This is it. And then I could remember very well, 2 to 3 months ago, I got an interview with a brother from Nigeria there. I don't know if it was the time that you were able to visit them in Nigeria. That we discussed. Lately, I was invited at least to go to Nigeria at least to have a say with you, but it was very tough for me, and then due to the timing, I was unable to go there.
Right.
So we discussed lengthily with that brother. I don't know if he's an apostle or whatsoever.
Stop wasting your time on manually editing your videos. The secret AI tool will do the work for you. One of the best things about it is that it gives your video the potential to go viral. Visit this page, sign in, create a project by clicking on this button. Choose a video that you want to use. Click on the AI clip button. Wait for the magic. It is scanning through the video and looking for the parts that has the potential to go viral. Instead of editing the video by yourself, it does the work for you. It even generates headline and captions which fit your video. Another surprise is that they generate video description or social post for you to use. Once done, click Export to Post.
How safe is Sierra Leone right now? Is it a lot of violence? Is there any wars? Is there protests? What's going on?
Chronologically, when we look at Sierra Leone concept for security business, it's not too safe. To be honest with you, Sierra Leone is not too safe. When we talk of the health sector, is not safe. The security system is not safe. It's not safe one way or the other. Either on food security, it's not. Now, when we talk of the youth empowerment here, the safety of Sierra Leone youth is not good because 35 to 40% of Sierra Leone youths are drug addicted as of now. Wow. And then these drugs that we are addicted on, it's harmful drugs.
What are the drugs
we have
the what drugs
very much local drug presently that is imported in Sierra Leone.
What drugs are they taking? What's the big drug there?
It's called now tramadol and kush.
You smoke it?
These are imported drugs. They are harmful drugs. Tramadol and kush. Of course, tramadol was initially prepared or made for at least as a painkiller. But for now, youths here in Sierra Leone, they do use it as a funky fine system
They
in such a
smoke
way
it?
that whenever they want to misbehave or whenever they want to do other things, they have to take this tramadol in excess. That is in sort of abusing it. Even this kush. I'm pretty sure that you do see certain videos, some of the networking systems that we do send in that as interviews. They do talk of these ones. So these are core systems, or these are core principles that do disturb our youth system in Sierra Leone.
Do you smoke Kush and that drug? You smoke it, or what do you do?
Yes, as I said, 45 to 50%, 35 to 40% rather, of the youths, they involved in push. And this push is very much
I'm asking,
hazardous.
how do they take the drug? Do they smoke it? Do they eat it? What do they do?
Different ways. Some do smoke it, some eat, and some do inhale it. It's in different way.
Oh,
Yes, it's in a form of balls, but there are certain people, they do grind it as a powder, at least for them to be able to inhale it. But the one with the balls here, they wrap it as a cigarette. They smoke, and some do even put it in their food to eat it.
wow. 45%,
Yes.
huh? That's a lot.
It's very much hazardous in our system.
So what are the good things about
35%.
Sierra Leone and Freetown? What are the good things about it? Is it near the ocean?
Yes, the good thing about Sierra. Pardon?
Is it near the ocean? Is it mountainous? Is it are there safaris? What's the deal?
Okay. The good thing about Sierra Leone presently is yes, of course, there are certain things that are good, which we are trying to embark on this sensitization presently, and then the central core value or core agenda of the president presently, which is the Sierra Leone governance here, they have the core principle which they do sense at, which is education, agriculture, food security, and that of the other things. For Sierra Leone presently, when it comes to educational aspect, we are a little bit green. The green impact here, the greater impact for us here in Sierra Leone when it comes to educational system here, compared to the previous some years back. For now, we are having more enrollments in the primary, secondary, and that of the tertiary educational level here. There are more youths going to the universities. Though yes, after the university level, there are lesser jobs. That's a core problem for us here. But they are ready. We are ready, and we are moving towards the core principles or the core agenda of the president here when it comes to educational system.
Well, it's about education. I always say the more you know, the easier your life is, and the more valuable you'll be to others. Now, when you graduate, do you have a job waiting for you as a teacher?
No, yet for now, I'm not yet.
Okay.
But I'm fighting it.
What's the school called that you're in?
Movement of Faith Islamic Senior Secondary School, Abamolumo, Gambia City.
I don't know if you know it, but we're trying to get school groups and church groups now to spread the kindness revolution. And school groups and church groups, you can chat, because the local groups, I don't want a lot of chatting, especially if they're big groups. But the school groups, we encourage the kids to chat, share no bad news. No, we want to hear only positive news, like all our 800 groups. So if you could establish a group in movement school, I'd like you to start that and encourage the kids to join and share and follow the movement and be part of the movement. And if you have any church groups, we want church and school and sport groups to form along with the local groups, the national groups, the international groups. The more groups we have of people that are ambassadors of kindness that are sharing kind information, the more
Yeah.
kindness we'll have in the world. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense anyway. But the impact that it has to take us through, it's really good. I accept that idea. I think a week ago you asked me of having a registration of the foundation here, the Fantastic Foundation, Alice. So I gone through the ministry there. I asked on the processes of this registration, which I told you in totality was $5,000. Not so. So I'm pretty sure that these are some of the core things that you saw there, Alice. You told me of having this foundation be registered here in Sierra Leone. And again, for having some of these groups in the schools, in the churches, and some of these areas is very much great. But what the concept and the mindset of our Sierra Leoneans here is very much fixed, is static. How? Whenever you met people, at least for you to say, let's start up these things without money there, it's very much hard and tough. They do see that this man is coming from where? How could we see this man? How are we wasting our time on this man's idea? So no, I will not accept. Even if you try to bring in other ideas on them, except that you involve money in it.
Well,
So in the absence of money,
Alie,
yeah,
is you need to be the face, not me. Because you're the director in Sierra Leone. They shouldn't even know I exist. You need to know everything I know about our mission, or the kindness revolution, because I can't answer all their questions, and I shouldn't, because I have 195 countries in the world. So you need to be the voice of the Be Fantastic movement. You need to create more groups in your country. You need to get admin to be passionate like you are to help spread kindness. We're 11,758 volunteers. This isn't about money. It's not about politics. It's not about religion. It's about kindness. So we need people like you to be admin in Sierra Leone. You have Freetown is fantastic. You have Sierra Leone is fantastic. How many groups do you have right now in your country that are WhatsApp groups for us?
For now, I have Torin. WhatsApp groups for the country, because we are having 16 series for Sierra Leone. But I created Torin series groups. There are certain this series which I pop up either 2 or 3 at least for us to have just a combine of that one. But the thing here is the participation is very much less, except that what you have just told me that I should be the face, I should be the pointer, which
you're
I
in charge. You can do whatever you want. All you can do, you can get sponsors, you can get investors, you can get donors, you can create programs, you can start an NGO, whatever you because I don't know Sierra Leone. You know Sierra Leone. You're a Sierra Leonean. So you need to be in charge. You need to be the face, not a white man from America, a black man from Sierra Leone.
Yeah. No problem. I'm very much happy about that one, and I shall be passionate as I have been on that one. That I very much know, and I'm very much aware about it. It's not bad for me, and I shall have the much more strength, at least, to push much more harder on this one. I shall do. Except that the donors that you are talking of here, as I told you, we have very much lunatic stakeholders here in Sierra Leone, to be precise, that do not see youth empowerment, that do not see youth activities, that do not see youth movement very much important. But as I've just said, I shall try my best, pushing it online, pushing it in everywhere, pushing it on WhatsApp for us, pushing it on Instagram, pushing it on Gmails. I shall try my best, at least to expand the movement, and as well creating some of these groups in the schools, creating these groups in the churches. I shall try my best. Of course, I have very much strong guys that are sub-admins in some of these series groups, which I'm pretty sure you are an admin as well in all of these WhatsApp forums. If you could check, just very much great you are.
Yeah, and when you start a group, a new group, because we need more cities in Sierra Leone with groups, more schools and more churches. When you start a group, you add me as admin, of course, so I can help. And then I add our volunteer, Emmanuel, who sends out our motivational quotes every day. She sends out to about 400 groups right now every day a motivational quote to make you feel great, to make you smile, to make you think, to make you happy, for free. See, that's the biggest problem. It's free, and people don't respect free. That's our biggest problem.
Very well. There you are. There you are.
There's
Anything
a
that
saying.
talks about free here is not much more respectful. It's only that we have to try our best.
There's a saying in life that they say nothing in life is free. Well, we're going to show, history is going to show that the kindness revolution is the first thing man has made that's free. That's our goal.
Sure, very well.
And you know,
Free in everywhere.
a lot of the poor people don't get the kindness thing because it doesn't feed them. But if they understand, when they start to love themselves and they start to have confidence in their abilities, they'll get a job. They'll create eco art. They can paint. They can dance. There's many ways to make money without money. You know, I teach people to make. We have what's called the Be Kind sign program for the poor. You take trash, you make beautiful things out of it. That helps the environment. It helps you, and if you sell it, you make money, or you give it away. It makes you feel great. So you can. I teach people to create art from trash. I call it eco art. So there's many ways to make money. See, a lot of the poor people, they want you to give them some food. That doesn't help them. Because you give a man a fish, he eats for one day. You give him a fishing pole, he eats for life. So we have programs like a
fish every day.
Exactly. But people are lazy. They want the fish to be given to them. They don't want to go fishing. That's like humans. And again, remember, we can't help everyone. We can only help people that think like you and me, that think that kindness is important. But now with the kindness pledge, and you still haven't said it yet, I want you to say it in a minute. The kindness pledge, if a child recites that every day, if anybody recites that any day, every day, it's going to build self-confidence. It's going to make you a better person, a happier person. Let me hear the pledge. Let me see how good you are at it. Say the pledge right now.
Okay. I pledge to be kind to myself and to others. I pledge to be kind to everybody in our society. I pledge to be kind to the Mother Earth.
It's close. It's close. You got to work on it, my friend. And that's why we have the poster. We have the free poster that people can download off worldkindnesslist.com, print it, and put it in classes. We need to get a sponsor. If you find a sponsor for just the posters, they can put their logo on that poster.
On that one, I did it. I did print the posters. It's just that we are far off the day. I should have tried to make either 2 or 3 photos for you to see that one. But probably by tomorrow, if my mind couldn't take me off, I shall do so.
Okay. Here's how the pledge goes.
I printed the posters. I pasted them on certain walls.
Good. Well, here's how the pledge goes.
I pasted them on certain walls, and there are. I created a group. There is a group in my school that I have 10 members. There are 10 teenagers, 5 boys and 5 girls. They are almost every day with me.
Okay.
We do move this one. It's only that I do forgot. I have this to be taking photos, to be taking video footages as to when and how we do things.
Okay.
But as time goes by, probably by tomorrow, at any other day, if my mind could not take me off, I shall try to do so. At least for you to have some tips, at least so you could know exactly what have been going on.
Thank you. And so here's how the pledge goes, just to remind you. I pledge to be kind to and love myself. I pledge to be kind to and strive to love all others. I pledge to be kind to love and respect our Mother Earth. We are all fantastic.
Everybody around Mother Earth.
Then you have them point to their friend and say, "You are fantastic." And then you say, "I am fantastic." It's very important to say the whole pledge. Yes. And the using the word
I don't get it.
fantastic makes you smile, which releases stress, anxiety, and depression. And it makes you look and feel fantastic. So don't say the word good anymore. Everyone listening, throw away the word good. It's for boring,
Yeah.
average, normal, run-of-the-mill people. You don't want to use it anymore. It's got no energy. Tell people to have a fantastic day. Tell people they did a fantastic job. Create a WhatsApp group called "Your School is Fantastic." Your church is fantastic. Freetown, we have a group.
Fantastic.
Freetown is fantastic. We have a group called Sierra Leone is fantastic. We have a
Yeah.
group where I live called Antigua is fantastic.
Fantastic.
The more groups we get, and
Yeah.
even if it's just 10 people, 5 people, 2 people in a group, it's spreading kindness. And you invite the admin, invite people to the group so they can
Okay.
share positive information. No negative.
Okay.
There's enough negativity out there. We don't
Yeah.
need to share it. We don't talk negative. We don't think negative. We disassociate with negative people and negative thinking because it's cancerous to your health.
Yeah, very well, very well. But this, do you really believe that by associating with some of those negative-minded people could even help us well by changing their mindset? You know, we are
Probably
capable
not.
of doing that.
It's not going to be
You don't
easy.
believe in that?
It's probably
It's
going to
not
be.
easy.
It's better.
But you know, we have to try on that one.
It's better. We can't help everyone. I just said that earlier. So the people that are really have a mindset that they didn't have any love as a child, or they're just angry at the world.
Yeah.
You know, it's the energy you're gonna expel to try to change them is not gonna be worth it. It's better to take the young people, teach them to love themselves, teach them to be kind to others, teach them not to litter and use less water, electricity. We need to start with the young people. Unfortunately, teenagers and 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, they've been ingrained because of the bad environment, because of the bad influences, because of the drugs, because of a lot of bad negative stuff in their life. We just can't help everybody. Know that.
Yeah. That I know. That I know. We can't help everybody, but we shall try to help at least. Our percentage rate should be above those that are.
The 3 commitments are in order of importance. If you can't convince someone to love themselves, to accept themselves, to unconditionally, whether they're fat, whether they're bald, whatever, then we can't. The other 2 aren't going to work. They have to first love themselves. And if you're not alive, well, or happy, you can't help anybody. You can't help your God, your school, your country, your family, or yourself. You can't. So we have to tell people and show them how to love themselves. How do we do it? Well, we tell them that exercise is important. Not taking drugs is important. Not drinking too much is important. Not doing anything. You got to do everything in moderation, first off. But exercise, healthy food, good hygiene, being kind, I mean, those are things that are going to make you a better person.
Yeah, very well.
And our goal, as this show is
fantastic.
To be happy. If you're kind, you're going to find happiness. And unfortunately, people take advantage of kind people. And a lot of people don't say thank you to kindness, which is a shame. And so sometimes you stop opening doors for people when nobody says thank you. But you should feel good that you did it. Do we have to be thanked? No.
Very well.
But it's nice to say thank you. It's nice to say please. It's nice to say you're welcome. It's nice to say I love you. It's nice to say have a fantastic day, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot. I don't know. There's a new group. Well, there's a new woman that joined, and she joined All Religions Are Fantastic group, and she's been adding hundreds and hundreds of people to the group. And a lot of people in the group saying, "What the hell's going on here? Why am I in this group? Who invited me?" Well, and then after they hear what's going on, they say, "Well, what's important about this group?" And that's why I made thousands of videos on YouTube, and that's why I have 4 websites. All this, everyone's too lazy to go to the website, to watch the videos, to read the text, to even to their welcome letter. Every time someone joins at worldkindnesslist.com, we send them a welcome letter, right? They don't even read it. If you don't read it, of course,
Yeah.
you know what's going on.
Yeah.
You have to take the time to read your welcome letter, to read your invitation letter, to read the website, to watch the videos. It takes time. But this is for them, not for me or you. This is for them to be happy. And you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So how do we convince people to take a little time for themselves and find out about the kindness revolution? You know? So you have a few friends there watching you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they schoolmates or?
Yes. Of course, the man right from my back there is a brother of mine that we do
You broke up again.
engage in the movement on the revolution. He's a very strong man revolution.
Is he an ambassador of kindness yet?
Yes, he's come a bit,
You know,
come a bit, come a bit.
Alie, as director, Alie, as director, you should know by now that you go to worldkindnesslist.com and you put his first name in, his city, and his country. And if he's a student or a worker, you put out what he does.
Yeah.
And I don't need his phone number unless he wants to help. But
Yeah.
you should be putting in 5 people a day,
Okay.
20 seconds to add those friends there as ambassadors. Now, right now we have 11,700. You're at 9,000.
No.
Since you joined, what's that? 2,700 people have joined since you've joined. 2,700. Now,
Yeah.
pretty soon 20,000 of them have joined. Okay? So yeah, so I need
Okay. Okay. You cook on your own.
what's that?
I ask if you cook on your own.
Oh, I'm see every one
You
of these
prepare food on your own.
Alie, you haven't been watching these episodes. Every one of these 35 episodes that you're in right now, I have a cooking episode after your interview.
Wow.
So this
Wonderful.
show, as you know, is called The Complete Guide to Kindness. After your interview, our audience will watch me do a cooking show because when I travel around the world, wherever I'm at, in America, in Turkey, in Egypt, wherever I'm at.
I saw that one, I think 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Wow. I saw the cooking show sometime back, 4 months ago.
I give recipes out.
So very wonderful.
I give recipes that are fast, easy, delicious, and economical. I can show you how to make a meal for $1.
Wonderful.
Delicious.
Okay.
Anyway, so so I want you to get in the habit of adding people at worldkindnesslist.com. That's where our ambassadors are listed.
Okay.
That's where you can join groups now. We have a new page on that website where people can look for their city and join a group. Now they can join right on the website. So I need you to.
I promise.
And I need you to teach all your admin that. You need to tell the admin that they can add their family, their mother, their father, their sister, their brother, their cousin, their friends. You don't need a phone to be an ambassador of kindness unless you want to help in one of the groups.
Yeah.
What you need is to just put your first name on the list. Because when we have 1 million people in Sierra Leone on the list, the government is going to help us.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
That makes sense?
Okay. No problem. I shall do my best.
What's your friend's name?
And I promise that his Fode. I think you have to introduce yourself. That could be better.
Hello, how are you, sir?
Fantastic.
You are fantastic, I can say.
Well,
I'm fine.
Alie knows by now that words matter. Words affect water. We are water, 80% water. So kind words make people happy. Evil, hurtful words make people sad. So the words you use are very important, especially if you're going to be a teacher, Alie. You're not going to be a good teacher. You're going to be a fantastic teacher. So you don't want to use the word good anymore. Get rid of that word. It's for losers. It's for average, boring people. and you're not one of those. But see, here's the goal, Alie. We need to get an Alie in every city that's like you, that's passionate like you, that sees kindness is the answer to all the world's problems. Those three commitments: be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be kind to Mother Earth, solve all all mankind's problems. It stops war, stops violence, it stops lying, stealing, cheating. It stops all the evils that man does: raping and bullying and teasing, fighting and arguing. It stops all that stuff. If we're kind and we walk away from adversity, and we walk away from mean people, and we walk away from evil, and we walk away from drugs, and we walk away from bad things, we're going to have a better life. Because all it takes is to get in a scuffle, push someone back that pushed you. He falls down, or she hits their head and dies. Now you're in jail for the rest of your life because you pushed someone. Push them back. I mean, in retaliation. We don't retaliate. A strong person walks away, and they're going to say, you're a coward, you're a coward. No, you're smart. Let people call you cowards. Let people call you sissies. Let people call you names. Those are people who are evil. We don't want to associate with them. We don't want to talk to them. We don't want to know them. Good people attract good people. I shouldn't say good. Fantastic people attract fantastic people. We need to get away from the negative people, negative thinking, and we're going to have a better life. Period.
Yeah. Very well. That's good.
Okay,
so try to do that way. It really makes sense anyway.
This episode is going to air on Monday in about, I think in July. So in closing, I want you to talk to Sierra Leone and Freetown and all the cities in your country. As the director in your country, tell them how you feel, tell them what they should do, and tell them how they can get involved. Obviously, going to worldkindnesslist.com is a start. But give a 5-minute speech right now to your country, as if they're all watching and they're listening to Alie, the director of Sierra Leone. Take it away, Alie.
Okay. No problem. So, of course, there's at least we have to be kind to ourselves first. We be kind to the others that are around us. We kind to the Mother Earth. With that one, we shall be fantastic to everybody. Kindness brings happiness. Kindness brings good things. Kindness brings good momentum. Kindness brings family. But without kindness, we are nothing on Mother Earth. Without kindness, we are not good. Without kindness, there is no harmony. For Sierra Leoneans and for any other part of the world, wheresoever you live, as far as a Sierra Leonean, I am encouraging, I'm calling on everybody to be kind to ourselves, be kind to each other, to kind to be to the Mother Earth. At least with this, we shall be fantastic to ourselves. And then we learn to push far off negative people. We learn to push far off evil-minded people. With this one, we shall have peace within ourselves. We shall have peace in the globe. Because where there is peace, there is harmony. Where there is harmony, there we have fantastic people. And where fantastic people are, is their kindness takes its greater gestures. With this revolutionary movement, we shall make it the entire continent. As far as you are living on the earth, we are the same. We are one human race. We don't have any other race but human race we have. This is the only earth that we have. This is the only earth that we shall move with. This is the only earth that we shall try to produce, either one way or the other, either on food security, on climate change, or on any other way. When we be kind to ourselves, we be kind to each other, we shall live a fantastic life, and we live in harmony. That is, the earth shall go in that better, smooth running way. As we do have the kindness revolutionary movement, everybody has the time, everybody has the courage, everybody has the space to join the Be Fantastic Forum, Be Fantastic gesture to each and every one of us. Join the movement now so you could be part of the fantastic system. Be part of the kindness revolutionary movement in Sierra Leone, in the part of Africa, in Asia, in Europe, in any part of the continent or any area of the world that you belong. When you be kind to yourself, you be kind to others, you be kind to the entire Mother Earth, so we shall live a fantastic life, each and every one of us. As I said, I shall repeat, we have only human race, single human race that we have. We be fantastic to ourselves, we be kind to ourselves, we shall live in peace. The entire globe, the entire Mother Earth shall live in good order. I thank you all.
Now, that's wonderful, beautifully put. That makes you, what you just said there, a motivational speaker. Now, imagine if you could say that same speech in schools, in government gatherings, in churches, in the street. That should be a canned speech. And now imagine if you could teach your admin in every city to tell everyone in their local community what you just said. And spread it. If we get tens of thousands of people in Sierra Leone saying what you just said to people that they love and care about and they want to help, well, how is that going to affect your country? It's going to be pretty freaking cool.
Yes, I think it has to change the mindset. There will be very much good momentum, and then we shall live in peace.
Now we're coming out with a handbook. It's a kindness class curriculum where we're going to encourage students and or teachers to read what you just said and interact. In other words, we ask a child, what does kindness mean to you? Like I asked you when this started, or actually I asked you, what does happiness mean? But we interact with people to say, how can you be kinder to yourself? How can you be kinder to others? What can you do to be kind to others? You know, they need to interact and think outside the box. You know, opening doors for people, helping an old lady across the street, you know, helping someone with a flat tire, letting people into traffic. You know, I mean, being kind is free and it makes you feel fantastic.
Yeah, very well. Very well.
Revolution can change the world.
I shall try my best. And with this,
all I ask is you try your best.
Yeah. Yes. Shall try my best. Of course, as I have my strong and energetic brother here with me, as I told you, we do move. And then here comes another brother of mine.
Okay, where are these two brothers from? Where were they born, these two?
They are in Cambia City.
Okay,
in Sierra Leone.
Okay, Cambia City. We need a group in Cambia City, and I want whoever's from Cambia City to be an admin, to talk like you just did, and he heard you, I think. He needs to talk like you do to the Cambians. Who's the other gentleman? What other city is he from? One's from Cambia. Where's the other one from?
I don't get you clearly the network.
One is from Cambia.
Yeah. Two of them.
I'm sorry?
The two of them are in Cambia City, with different communities.
Both are from Cambia?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we need a Cambia group. We might even have one. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, everyone you know.
We have Cambia City.
Okay, well, they should be in it, and they should be,
it's all
should be an admin. Huh? What?
You are an admin three.
I'm an admin in all 800 groups. You think I can remember all 800? Give me a break.
So
I can't remember 800 groups, my friend. That's why, listen, that's the perfect example. That's why I have you. Because you're the director in Sierra Leone. You know the admin. Yeah. You know the groups. I don't, even though I'm an admin in it. Because somebody comes from me and they say, I live in Cambia. So I can put them as admin, I can put them in Cambia. But it's your job to tell your admin to invite all his family and friends to Cambia. And all the other cities in Sierra Leone. There's got to be 50 cities in Sierra Leone, right?
Yeah. No, we have 16 cities. 16.
Okay. I want to see 16 groups by tomorrow with an admin in it.
And we have in Torin cities. We have in Torin groups.
Okay.
Which in all you are admin.
Listen.
And
listen. Just start the group. Listen. If it's just you and me in a group, start it. Because then we're going to put it on the list, World Kindness list, and someone sees a blah city, whatever, and they could join it. But they can't join it until there's a city. So I need you to create all the cities in Sierra Leone. Add me as admin. I add Emmanuel. So when one person comes in, they invite another. They invite another. We need admin to invite people to their cities. Does that make sense? And then we're going to spread kindness, and kindness is going to lead to happiness, and we're going to make it a happy world. And that's what this show's about.
Very well.
Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
No
my
problem.
friend.
Yeah, it's very much
Good meeting you guys.
about it.
Hopefully you guys are going to help Alie. He needs help. We all need help. Guys, have a fantastic evening. Thanks for watching. This airs on a Monday morning. I'll send you guys a link when it airs. And I want you to like it, watch it, share it, and let's get Sierra Leone, because right now Sierra Leone doesn't have many ambassadors. Nigeria has a hell of a lot. Ghana has a hell of a lot. Uganda has a hell of a lot. Cameroon has a hell of a lot. But Sierra Leone, I know Alie's just getting started, and that's fine. It takes energy and time. I understand that, and I appreciate that. It's not about money. Eventually, Alie, the good news is you're going to get paid as director, eventually. But right now, you're a volunteer. You're not doing it for money. You're doing it for kindness. And we need more people like you that don't have their hands out. What's it going to do for me? No, I want people to say, how can I help, like you did, not what's in it for me. I don't want to hear what's in it for me, because there's a lot in it for you if you weren't so if the people thinking like that weren't so selfish. You're feeling great because you're helping people with this, right? It makes you feel wonderful, right?
Yeah.
That's what's that worth? That's fantastic. Most people hate their jobs. Being an admin, it's not a job, but it's something. It's a hobby, and it's a great thing to do. And it's for your fellow man. It's to make less drug addicts in Sierra Leone.
Yeah, very great. That's the whole issue here. That's the whole issue in Sierra Leone. That leads to drug addiction.
If you love yourself,
there's no job.
If you loved yourself, you wouldn't be taking drugs.
That is it. That is it. But with this evolution, the fantastic evolution, I'm pretty sure we shall make it up.
We will.
We shall create.
Thank you for being our director in Sierra Leone. Let's get all the cities in Sierra Leone. Let's show everybody in Africa that Sierra Leone wants to lead the pack in kindness, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice meeting you all. Have a fantastic night.
Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to the Be Fantastic channel, where you will find many fantastic interviews with amazing people.
Visit the top world museums,
Incredible zoos,
beautiful national parks.
special events, and much more.
These videos are designed to educate,
Inspire.
motivate, and entertain you.
We hope you will enjoy them.
Join the Be Fantastic philosophy.
Please subscribe.
Like and share.
Well, it's that time of the show for another episode of Dr. Fantastic Cooks. Now, if you watch the interview with Alie, you'll notice that I had to run off camera for a minute because I was burning the chili. I didn't think the water was gonna evaporate that quick. So the little burn on the bottom, I poured it into another pot. And so, it's not the end of the world. It wasn't ruined, luckily. If you let it go too long, then, you could have a disaster. And that's why one of the ingredients to a successful cooking episode is a cocktail, because if it doesn't come out, you don't feel so bad. And matter of fact, I'm going to have a beer now. And a sharp knife. You need a sharp knife, a cold cocktail, and that's the first ingredients to having a good cooking session. And it's fun, having fun in the kitchen. Get your kids and spouses and friends into the kitchen to have some fun. My birthday's coming up, and so I'm gonna make a cake. I'm not a baker, I am a chef, but baking is really precise. I don't like precise. I don't like precision. I don't like rules. But but I will bake every once in a while, especially on my birthday. And I'm sure I'm going to do a carrot cake or a white cake. Those are my two favorites. So enjoy the show, enjoy the life, enjoy everything you do. Look at the bright side of life. Look at the bright. Well, there's a song like that. So I can't remember right now. Anyway, and I'm a terrible singer, but I do sing my way, and it's enjoy it. So anyway, enjoy the cooking session. See you at the end of the show. If whatever you're doing is making you happy, keep doing it. Get in the kitchen and have a fantastic time watching me create and give you free recipes for fast, economical, delicious, and easy recipes. Talk to you in a bit.
I want to wish a fantastic day to one and all. It's a rainy day in Antigua, but before it rained, I went out and harvested some of my lettuce. Check that out. Is that gorgeous? Fresh lettuce. You know, growing a garden is great for if you want to accomplish the 3 commitments to kindness. Being kind to yourself is eating healthy. Growing a garden is exercise. Sharing it with others when you have someone over for dinner is fantastic, and it's great for the environment. But today is a cooking lesson again. So, because it's a cold, rainy day, I baked my favorite banana bread. It's really easy. And on this channel, go back a week or so, and you'll see my recipe. I put cinnamon in it this time, and it's fantastic. It's delicious. But today, I created something new. I call it, what do I call it? Avocado cream cheese jalapeno dip. Now, I took a basic recipe of cream cheese and avocado, but I do things always a little differently. Now, as you might see in my pico de gallo recipes or my guacamole, I like to use the avocado as a measuring cup. So basically, cut your avocado in half. You can cut it the other way. This is horizontal. You can cut it vertical. And so this recipe is 1 avocado, because I'm a single guy cooking for myself, and half as much cream cheese. So I filled this with cream cheese, scooped it out, put it in a bowl. I filled another half with diced up red onions, because I like red onions. About a third of this, it depends how spicy you like it, but about a third of this was diced up jalapenos, the juice of a half of a lime, salt, pepper, and what else did I put in it? I think that was it. These are the chips they have in Guatemala. They look spicy like Doritos, but they're not spicy. And the dip is, cream cheese. I said that right? I forget what I say. 1 avocado, half amount of cream cheese, half amount of onions, third of amount of jalapenos. I like the pickled ones. Salt and pepper taste. And it's fantastic. So I have lots of recipes on Befantastic.Today on this channel. You know, they're categorized. Pretty tasty. You can probably put this on tacos too. But I'm using it as a dip today. Thanks for watching. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be kind to Mother Earth. And have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. I did. That's the most important thing. Alie was a great guest. He had a few friends involved, a few technical difficulties, but he said some really bright things at the end. Made me very happy that he's inspired to move the kindness revolution forward. We need a lot of Alies. If you're not an ambassador of kindness, please become one. It's free. Go to worldkindnesslist.com, put your first name, city, country, student, or profession. I don't need your contact information unless you want to help. I just want you to be on the list, because the more people on that list voting for kindness, it's like a vote for kindness, the more the governments will take and help us with our programs, our bowl holes, our kindness classes, our Be Kind sign campaigns, and what have you. But yeah, so we need a lot of kind people in the world, and we're a community in 146 countries. So it's growing every day. People from all over the world join, and it's rewarding. It's changing people's lives. It can change your life. You don't have to be an admin. There's people that like to help and invite people in. You could just be an ambassador, and you can just be a member of a group, but that doesn't really do anybody any good, except you're enjoying the daily quotes. But because first people join a group. Then if they like what we're doing, they become an ambassador. And if they really love what we're doing, they become an admin. And if they're fantastic at being an admin, they can be a director in their country. We still have a lot of countries that need directors. Hope you can be one. And let's make the world a better place. One person at a time. A little effort goes a long way. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to all others. Be kind to Mother Earth. Make yourself happy. You know what they say? Bake it till you make it. Pretend to be happy. Laugh. It'll reduce stress. Just saying the word fantastic reduces stress. Say, I am fantastic. You are fantastic. We are fantastic. Have a fantastic day. You did a fantastic job. Using the word fantastic forces a smile, which releases stress, anxiety, and depression, because the neuromessaging units, endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin are released. All those fun neuromessaging units that make us feel great, like exercising, that makes you feel great. It's a chemical. We're chemicals. We're synapses. Is that how it is? Anyway, see you next week. Like, subscribe, share. Whatever you're doing that's making you happy, keep doing it. Do more of it. And I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
I met Dr. Fantastic along life's way, and I heard him say, you gotta say, I am fantastic, la la la, I am fantastic. You can feel it if you say it. It ain't a game, you gotta learn how to play it. Fantastic, fantastic. Just listen to the doctor. He's a rocker. He walks around all day. He ain't plastic. He's not sarcastic. He says, I am fantastic.